everyone doing
What
today?
up, though? What up,
Hope
though?
everyone is doing well.
Going
Welcome
on.
to Blasian Soul Podcast.
Once again.
I am Laura Robertson, and this is my husband, Marcelo
What
Robertson.
the hell was that? My
husband.
Yeah,
I was like, introduce yourself. What's your name?
No
Marcelo
comment.
Robertson.
We are here once again talking
Yes.
about current events, business, finance, highlight business professionals and entrepreneurs,
Yes,
and role models, community leaders. Do some positive stuff with all the
Mhm.
negativity that's going around. So that's what we're here for.
Yes.
This week, okay, so we've had a ton of entrepreneurs on here. We've had a ton of business professionals, just to show that in the Asian and Black community, there are role models out there. There are people working hard, starting their own businesses, things of that nature. But we never did our own businesses. So, we thought that this would be an episode where we talk about the businesses that we own, that we are entrepreneurs. We've been at it for a while now. So we thought we'd shed a little light on what we do as entrepreneurs as well.
Yes. And this is, just switching things up a little bit. We wanted to, just to piggyback off on Marcelo, we want to see more entrepreneurs. We want to see more confidence in our audience here, so you could have the confidence to open your own business. What I've learned over this past year during the pandemic was that so many people have business ideas, they have so much talent, and they have so much inside of them. But what tends to hold people back is their lack of confidence in their business skills. And so what we want to do today is share some tips and a little bit about how you could do it yourself, different things to give you the confidence and tools and resources. Feel free. We are live right now, so feel free. We are checking comments to put in your questions. And also comments, concerns. Share this, like and share, because we're going to give you some really great nuggets tonight. So we want to make sure that we pour out into you so that we can have more people, especially in our Asian and Black communities, to be able to give you the tools to help you, grow your business or help you get to the next level of where you're at.
Yeah, it's pretty simple and straightforward. It's something that I knew because I had started, doing my small business very, very early with me and my wife. But when you've had experience in working corporate and then working for yourself, it might be a little harder working for yourself because you kind of wear multiple hats at any given time. But the satisfaction is something that you can't quantify because with a corporation, they're looking out for their bottom dollar. So you might be expendable, you might not be. They might switch your role, something that you went to college for and you've done for years. They might, push you in a different direction, change your dreams up based on what they feel is necessary for the company to grow.
Yeah,
and, I don't have a problem with that. That's their prerogative. But, if you have your heart set on something and a vision, then working for someone else sometimes can be a detriment to that dream because they're doing what's best for them as opposed to you being the business owner. You're doing what's best for you.
Yeah. So ultimately, you want to be able to have, even if it's a plan B, or even if it's trying to retire yourselves from your last job, especially with everything that's going on today, right now. Jobs are not as jobs are not as guaranteed as before, and it's hard to tell. So if you have a skill or something that is inside of you, I think you should just push forward, past all the fears. I can help you on the business side. Marcelo can help you. So we'll share a little bit about what our business does, and then you want to go first, or?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
So Marcelo's going to talk about iLocal online marketing, give you some tips on SEO, tell you what it actually is. Like, what is online? Some people don't know. Seriously, that everybody knows, because some people don't know what online marketing is. And so I would like for you to talk in terms of the audience and pretend like nobody knows anything, because sometimes you use those analytical, like those hard words, and people are like, what? And so you do, because sometimes I even say, what is that word? I have to look up in the dictionary. So talk in terms of how people will understand it who are not so tech savvy, and give them some tips. If they do have a business, give them some tips on how they can grow their audience, how they can grow their presence online to help build more business for them.
Okay. All right. We can go there.
Okay.
All right. So the silver thing that's in front of most of you, if it's larger than your phone and you're watching this, it's a computer. Let's start at the beginning. No, I'm just kidding. But she was like, dumb it down. I'm like, man,
dumb it down a little bit.
All right, listen.
Because you talk analytical sometimes.
When we think of businesses, whether it's a for-profit or non-profit organization, there are certain aspects of a business that is of the utmost importance. First and foremost would be sales. Yeah. I know your manager is going to tell you, or your president is going to tell you, oh no, it's the structure we built and blah 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 blah. But if you don't sell any product or service, you will not be in business. Now that goes the same for a nonprofit, because you might not be selling a product or service, but you're selling people donating time, resources, or money to whatever organization or whatever cause that you guys are championing. So sales, without a doubt, is the most important thing concerning any business. Sales and marketing are two sides of the same coin. So that should show you the significance of marketing. Administration and management and all that other stuff are integral parts of a business. But
integral. I'm just kidding.
That's not even a big word right there, man. What? Okay, so they are not integral. They are important parts of a business. But at the same time, sales is most important, and the brother or sister of sales is marketing. So marketing is going to consist of everything that is viewed about your company from the outside looking in, as well as the inside looking in. Now, that should translate if you are a good company, if you have a good product, if you have a good service. Oftentimes, if you don't have a good product, that will entail telling a story, making your brand for your business. Because if you tell a good story, if you convey that there is an actual need for the product, want is great. Somebody wants something is great, but there is an immediacy with need. Right. If you generate the thought process that your product or service is needed, the sale is already done. All you got to do is map out the details. So what marketing does is tell the story of your company in hopes of generating enough interest that they move into the sales aspect of you guys' interaction. So marketing is going to consist of every business card that is passed out, every flyer that you see, every mailing, direct mail, and door hanger, and bumper sticker, and all of these different things that tell a certain portion of a company's story. So what you want to do is tell your story in a way that is engaging and elicits some type of call to action.
What's the call to action?
A call to action could be anything that a potential customer does to interact more with you. Okay. That might be filling out a contact form on your website for more information. That might be giving you a call. That might be going to another aspect. If you have a online banner up, them clicking through.
So like call now, go to our website. Like those are call to actions. It's having
those are direct call to actions. Right. Okay. But a call to action, like I said, can be something that is input into content to develop a response from you. So if you're reading a blog post and at the end it says, for more information, visit, or also it's not blatant, it's not buy now, sell now, but it's telling you, hey, if what I said interests you, find out more information concerning it.
Yes.
So we see that telling a company's story, developing its brand, which is different from a corporate identity, but we'll get into that. But developing a brand is of the utmost importance, whether you have a food cart or whether you have a multi-million-dollar business. Having someone know how to position a ad or a piece of creative content to develop interest is basically what marketing is. So whether it's a business card, like I said, flyer, website, digital ad, whatever it is, all of that is involved, intertwined in marketing and advertising, which is what we do.
Yes.
So I've been at marketing and advertising for about 15 years. My wife is at least half of that, with eight or nine for her. So we've been dealing with marketing for quite some time. I've worked for top 50 marketing agencies and Davidson Beach McCarthy and AT&T advertising department. So I think I have knowledge on both ends of the scale. So I've been with Fortune 500 companies, and I've been with companies that were startups that we were just getting them off the ground. We've dealt with,
and I think what we found the most joy from when you started iLocal so many years ago is just helping the small business owners. Like, that's where I feel like, the satisfaction comes in, when we can help somebody grow their business that are just starting out or that are mom and pops.
I agree. I think it's a separated,
such an intimate relationship that you build with the clients.
Yeah, it's a separated achievement though, because just like I find joy in the small business and their the look in their face when their eyes light up when they see content and they see business being generated, that is endearing to the heart. But at the same time, when I go to a Fortune 500 company and they come at us with statistics,
you helped me save this much money,
and analytics and stuff like that, and you come back with them,
you're like, look at how much you grew.
Data, you know that you can
definitely
run with the big dogs.
Because you ran how many millions of
my last budget
marketing
was
budget?
$7.5 million.
$7.5 million. This company, had a budget of that you have to manage, like what goes where. And so what do you feel was the most important aspect of like a business and its growth?
Well, first, its growth, like I said, is direct. It should be directly tied to marketing. You should be able to place a trail, an analytical roadmap from what you're doing in marketing to how that impacts your sales to what was the bottom line for whatever given time frame. Right. So marketing drives sales.
And I remember hearing you saying this a lot. You can cut everything else in your business, but one of the things you never want to cut is your marketing budget.
And that's not even me. I can't think of who said it. It's going to kill me. Abraham Lincoln, Thomas Jefferson.
No.
Yes.
No. Marketing was around since back then.
I forgot who. But and I'll look that up for you guys. But I'm telling you, if I have my phone right here, I would look that up.
Oh my goodness!
But it's something like to paraphrase, you cannot cutting out marketing is like cutting out sales. You can't stay in business if you cut out your sales department. Yeah. It's impossible. I mean, what do you're only going to get so many online sales, and you still need inside sales people for that. So if you reduce your sales force and reduce your sales structure, that's going to be hurtful. If you reduce your marketing in the same way, that's going to be hurtful for you. Because like I said, marketing is not just an aspect of outside the business. Marketing is an aspect of inside the business too. How you put the message out there to your employees and to your sales force and to the dealers who support your products. All of that is a form of marketing. So marketing is all encompassing.
And I feel marketing is, yes, it has to do with all of that, but your branding, the way you represent yourself, the way people feel when they're interacting with you, the way that you, when they walk in your store or interact with you on the phone, like, I think marketing is everything.
It is. But the thought process is the more
you're seen, the more
visibility you are, right? The more engaged you are. Nowadays, engagement isn't just ads. Now.
It's online.
It's creative content on social media. And it's blogs. And it's writing white papers and things of that nature. So it's not just, it's multifaceted how you interact with your audience. But yet still, the fact remains is that you are telling a story and you want as many people to read your story and understand your story as possible. So that's what marketing kind of entails.
And just staying present in front of your audience too, finding out where they are at, who your niche is. That's super important. Niching down to what it is you really do, who your audience is, and find out and go to where they hang out, and that's where you're gonna find your audience at. So
yep, it's a never-ending process. So it's not.
But tell us a little bit. I know I've been asked, actually, right before our call, I had one of our clients, Miss Tina, from Goldwing Express. She messaged, I need help with Google online search engine. I said, okay, I'll have Marcelo call. But I said, what's ironic is we're actually going to be talking about it tonight on the show. So hopefully she's watching so she can get some good nuggets tonight. But explain search engine marketing, explain first page ad, explain how your website is so important to the growth of your business, and anywhere that you can be online is going to help grow your business. Even like the free social media places, just as much as you can stay present online when they do the search. So tell us a little bit more about that.
All right, that's a lot there. So let's take it one step at a time. First, search engine marketing and search engine optimization are two totally different things.
Okay.
Okay. So SEM is search engine marketing. That's the placement of ads with search engines. So your Google AdWords, your Yahoo and Bing ads.
Okay.
And there's a multitude of different ads, from just text ads, from boxed ads that you see to your right, from banner ads that you see at the top. When you go to Google and Yahoo and search for something, there's geographical targeting, where you're targeting based on where you're pinging from. There is behavioral targeting, which means, and I know a lot of you guys have seen this, you go on, I get on my computer and I'm looking for an engagement.
All of a sudden you see all these ads.
I go to ESPN next to check out the scores.
Yeah.
And
you think someone's spying on you.
Amazingly on the side, there's a ring 50% off or whatever the case may be. So that's behavioral targeting. You know what I'm saying? When they place cookies on your computer, kind of find out what you're doing and what you're looking at, and then they try to serve up ads that will quench that need. So that's search engine marketing. And my last budget was search engine marketing. I think I spent somewhere around $7 or $8 grand a month. And that was for one company. So, I mean, total, I might have been, with all of my clients, spending 15 grand a month. But just for my biggest client, I was spending between 7 and 8 grand. So what you have to do is you have to get the most bang for your buck, just like any other ad placement. So, do I want to send out some mailers in the mail? Do I want to put a billboard by the highway? Where is my advertising dollar going to be spent, and I get the most bang for my buck? So you're going to look at different ads, when to place them, when to pull them down so you're not wasting money, the keywords that you use, which is of the utmost important. So that's kind of what search engine marketing is. Put your budget together, run your ads, see the results and make changes as needed. Search engine optimization, meanwhile, is basically what you think. Search engines usually collect data of everybody that's on the internet, and they index them into their search engine, whether it's Google, Yahoo, Bing, and a host of other online directories. So what you do is you want to make sure that Google sees you as an expert in whatever field you are, and make sure that they see you, or Google sees you in enough places to make sure that you are recognizable. Yes.
But what about, okay, those are for the companies that have those large budgets. But what about the companies, the viewers that are watching us? They want to start their own business, but they don't have a $7,000-$8,000 budget a month. What are some of the things that they could do on their own, or the tips that you can give them to do on their own to get seen?
Right. That's search engine optimization.
Okay.
Search engine marketing, regardless of whatever budget you have, you can have a budget of $20.
Okay.
The thing is that just like with that seven, and the reason why I referenced the $7,000 to $8,000 is because I was a dedicated SEM person because so much money is spent on just that. But whether your budget is $100 or $10,000, the key to that is that you have to have good keywords. And keywords are basically
keywords, the key
words about your company, what you sell, the name of your company, what industry you're in. Those particular things are the keywords that you're looking for to generate with search engine marketing.
Okay.
Search engine marketing is basically pay per look, pay per click. So every time somebody sees your actual ad, it's called an impression. Every time somebody clicks the button to go to whatever your link is, that's a click through rate. So they charge you based on those pieces of data. Search engine optimization is the one where you can get your hands dirty. Search engine optimization, like I said before, is basically how Google, Yahoo, Bing, and some of the minor online directory and search engines view your company. So they look at your actual website, any places with your name on it, and any places with a link from from their company to your company. So those are the things they look at to rate your website or rate whatever your web platform is. So basically, the more times they see you, the more that they think you are valid, the more people who link with you, the more they see that you're valid, and as much original content you have on your website or web platform shows that you're an expert. So that's what they use to judge who gets first and who gets 31st.
How so as far as hashtags go, how important do you think hashtags are?
Hashtags is another way to generate SEO. I don't know if it is a big way to generate an audience. Here's the reason why. Hashtag is kind of when it first started, it had good intentions. Instead of typing something out, you can just hit the hashtag or put a hashtag there for people to click and get all the information of that relevant keyword. Now it's more of a marketing tool. Okay, so let's take hashtag Black Lives Matter. I don't think a lot of people were clicking hashtag Black Lives Matter instead of just going to the search bar, hitting BLM and clicking search. So it's more, I think, of because it's an additional link to whatever it is, whether it's social media or your website or whatever, it's an additional link. So it helps you out from an SEO standpoint. Does it generate new audience? I think the hashtag itself helps you in marketing more than someone actually clicking it. So hashtag Stop Asian Hate. You see that on shirts. You see that on everything. You can't click that shirt. So it's the branding,
the branding
of the,
name, the hashtag.
of the hashtag, as opposed to people actually clicking through the
hashtag.
So it's a tool to use. I wouldn't stake my claim on it, but it's a tool that you use nonetheless.
Gotcha.
Now, if you have time, this is the key. If you have time, you can do a lot of minor SEO work yourself. That means that every online directory that you find, online directories can be Yahoo, white pages, yellow pages, all that type of stuff. You want to put a company profile in with links, with images. You have everything that they ask, fill it out. Awesome. Everything, images. Links,
that's a good tip. Did everybody catch that? So every online directory, register and put your information.
Yes.
Okay.
Same thing with search engines. Yahoo, Bing, Google. Google is called Google My Business.
Yes.
Utilize that. Every question they ask, put every image, put every product that you have, the whole 9 yards.
Okay.
You actually have to verify yourself pretty extensively with Google. They'll either send you a code or they'll send you a postcard in the mail. There's a few ways they verify whether or not you're legit. So you do that. Those are things that you can sit on I tell my clients all the time, sit on the couch, watch a TV show. Every time a commercial comes on, do a profile.
Right.
You got all your stuff. You should put all your stuff in a Word document and just copy and paste because they're all going to ask the same questions.
But you also have a tool as well for those smaller businesses who do not want to do it, like who do not want to spend their dollars on a marketing company like ourselves. You could actually get the tool that Marcelo has available, and you could actually do it yourself. It gives you tasks to do every day. And as long as you complete these tasks, then you will get your rankings up higher and higher. And the more your rankings go up higher and higher, the more visibility you have online, and the more people will be attracted to your website or your business, and you can grow that way as well.
Yeah, it's called Localize. Mm-hmm. So that's localizing.
And you'll put the link on
our social media.
We'll put the link on our social media on Blasian Soul Podcast, Facebook, but also on iLocal Marketing, iLocal Online Marketing. And, we are just an email or phone call away, you guys. So we're here to help small business owners, particularly if you have a big corporation will help you as well. We have done that, but a lot of our viewers maybe are small business owners, and a lot of our viewers are potentially thinking about launching their business, or something that there's something the business side is just keeping you from pursuing that dream or branding yourself, because some of you may not want to have a business, but you have a brand, you have a message for the audience, you're a speaker. Hi, Tina, we're just giving you some. It's right there, Tina. See, she said hi. Sorry, guys. Tina just popped on, so I scared you.
Hey, don't listen. Don't listen to her, y'all. We don't differentiate between small, medium, or
we don't, but you know how I love my small business owners.
If you have not opened your business up yet, you're a startup, we will blow you up.
Yes.
If you make $28 million a year,
we'll still blow you up.
We will blow you up.
But okay? See, him and I were different. That's why he handles the analytical side. He does all that unfun stuff. Is that the right word? Unfun. So the analytical stuff that gets us paid, stuff that feeds the household. However, it's boring to me. I don't like to sit there and do all the typing up coding and analytical stuff. So I let's flip gears and flip over to the fun stuff. I like the branding side, right? I love because I love art. I love beauty, beautifying things. I love taking something from where it is to just adding that little extra touch, whether it's your business, whether it's your personal, women, we have a beauty salon for women. They come in, we make them, we enhance their beauty. They're already beautiful. We enhance their beauty. And then we capture the photography, and then it's either they can use it for personal or they can use it for their business headshots. Our office is located right in Elgin, in case you didn't know. But what I love most is the branding side. And I feel that is super important, because what your branding says, and I think Miss Tina had also, I had a testimonial from her. She had called me super excited one morning because the new website I branded for her, you guys can go check it out. It is goldwingexpress.com. I think there's a dash between the gold and the wing. And so you could type it on here if you're still listening, Tina. You could type on your website right here so the viewers can go check it out. I actually did that website for her. So that is my...
This is what she doesn't understand. And it's kind of the same way with most businesses.
Anyways.
Everyone would love to do the sparkly website and the colorful ad and the sweet looking graphic design work. And that is a huge part of marketing because it's the visual aspect.
Yeah.
But to tie that all in together on the back end with analytics to determine the right...
That is why we fit so well together, because you could take care of that part. I could take care of beautifying things and helping people brand.
I do 10 social media posts a day.
I mean, you do that part too, but I'm just saying, That is my specialty. I just love to create things. And so what I love most as well is also teaching my clients as a business coach. I love to teach somebody on how to improve their business skills, their conversations, their sales. As a sales expert, I am really good with making money, helping you make money, right? So who wouldn't want to work with someone that can help them make money? So that is what I do best, is to help grow your business on that aspect. But not only the branding side, but I also help you on looking at different avenues and looking at different ideas and things on how you can grow your business. But I do want to also let you know that if you are a business owner, or if you're even thinking about going into business, it is super important for you to continue to enhance your skills on those areas of business and how you can improve. I do have, if you are just starting out and you're just a real non-techie person, I do have an online business school that is super reasonable, super cheap. I mean, I have classes starting at $27, but I have a sale right now for $9 for Canva promo. And they're just really great resources. If you Canva, I love Canva. It's like the best invention ever. And I stand behind Canva.
Let me tell you this. I am old school, so I
love my Photoshop, and
I use Adobe Creative Suite, so Photoshop, Illustrator, things that we use for the big ads that we do, the ones that go for the thousands.
Okay.
But she was like, no, for some of this stuff, you need to use Canva. It's far easier. She is absolutely correct.
For once, I'm correct.
It is far easier than Photoshop. Now, I can do certain things in Photoshop that I can't in Canva, but those aren't for basic stuff anymore.
There is so much. That's one tip right there. If you do not know Canva, if you have never used Canva, it is a free website. You can subscribe to Canva for free. It has so many, it takes some getting used to though. That's why you could take one of my training courses. I have basic and I have advanced training for Canva. It's such a great investment. And this will, as a business owner, it is going to save you money. It's going to save you time. You're not going to have to continue to run to a graphic designer or whoever you use as a graphic designer. They may be backed up with work. This will get you something done right away. It'll look professional. Canva already has pre-made templates for you to use, and all you're doing is clicking and dropping. But if you go to beautifulpotential.com, there is a link on there that says online school. And if you click on that link, you could go right over to the online school. And I will put in the promo for the $9. If you want to get the basic Canva, it's only $9 right now. Up until August 31st, I have a month of promotion going on for only $9. You can create business cards, you can create flyers, templates, you can create postcards, like everything, you name it, for whatever you need for your business, you can create in Canva. And I also have different training programs. If you want to build your own website, if you want to start your own podcast, if you want to start an online course, if you want to package your education and your knowledge into an online course and make passive income meaning money that you're getting while you're asleep. If you want to do all of that, you can do it with the online courses. The courses are just really easy to follow. It's a visual course. It's step by step. They're short. You know, if you have low attention span, it's super short. To do, like, what's so funny about that?
You just dished your audience. She was like, hey.
Because
y'all a little slow.
Not slow. I mean, some people you don't want to sit there and hear a lecture all day.
If stuff is just 2 seconds
whatever.
slower for you.
Anyways,
I got you.
But yeah, if you're just, and you can always, if you miss something or want to see it again, you can rewind and watch it again. But you guys have to. There's so many great nuggets inside of the beauty school. I mean, the online school. We have a beauty section as well, just because that's my background. But I mainly focus on business development.
As y'all can see, we have a very spacious office.
We
space,
do.
okay?
We do.
But as she said, my local is there. And then she was like, we got the beautiful potential part.
We have beauty.
We got the photography
We got
part.
the photographer
we
part.
got the salon part. So as you see, she has, and just like in most marriages, she has took the better part of the office.
That is not true. We have a training center there,
a
business training center.
So the training center is neutral. No, I mean, we both own each other's businesses, so it's not like that. But the training center is neutral. iLocal has a medium size office. Then you have the salon portion in back where they do the
hair,
and stuff.
yeah.
And then you have the room that has the chairs for the actual hair stuff. Mm-hmm. And then you have the photography studio. Mm-hmm. And then you have your the beautiful potential waiting area. Okay, so I'm just saying.
We offer a wide variety of services there because and it all just evolves together. It's all like a full, like when you say full service, it's truly a full service marketing agency, even with the beauty part of it, because it is a one-stop shop. And you come there, a lot of people don't really know how to do their own hair and makeup. So we have the salon in there. My daughter, Asia, she does their hair and makeup. My other daughter, Tia, does the photography. And so, they all do an amazing job. And so then you come in, some people want to look nice for their pictures, even if it's a professional headshot. You want to make sure that you present yourself well. If you want to be successful in the business realm, you have to represent yourself as the business person. And that comes with your appearance, that comes with your visuals, that comes with when you're online, when you're on live. We even have a customer or a client that she comes in and she actually is having a live event for the next 4 weeks. Some clients use our location for us to do their hair and makeup, and then they would go live right there in-house. And so she's going to be there the next 4 weeks doing her live show. But why she uses our spot is she comes in, does her hair and makeup, and then she goes right into, we call it our Zoom boom room, which is like...
Hey man, look.
where she goes live on Zoom. And anyways, we call it the Zoom room. And so
our companies do not endorse the term Zoom boom, whatever the case it is. We do not endorse that. That is not a licensed trademark.
Anyways, but we have a training center there as well, which I plan now that we're opening up, not opening up more, but I plan on doing some business classes there because I have a lot of clients who are requesting it. Sometimes you can learn all these things online, but if you're not physically in front of somebody teaching you, some people do not pick up quite as quickly as if they're with an instructor. So I want to be able to give the tools to you guys and elevate your business skills, because I feel that, and maybe, you might have a different take on it, but I feel that having strong business skills is what helped me, what led me to a successful career, because I feel like business is in everything, in the way you talk, in the way that you network, in the way you interact, knowing how to do a presentation, knowing how to speak to your audience, knowing how to sell, knowing how to make that connection. That's all part of sales. Marcelo touched on it earlier, that if you have no sales, you have no business. So having those business skills if you want to make it and if you want to be successful, you have to be likable. You have to make that rapport. You have to represent your brand. And there are so many different ways to do it. I even offer free coaching sessions. Some clients, they have signed up for my free coaching, and then they might be good with that session, but they might need other things. And if they need other things from me, I offer graphic design, I offer websites, I offer all of these different things, pretty much building their whole entire brand for their company for a really reasonable price. I don't charge an arm and a leg like, many people do, but I just don't. I want to make sure that you guys are successful, and I want to make sure that, you know what you're doing. But I also, if you are a business owner, entrepreneur that want to learn to do it yourself, so you're not paying me to do it, I also want to teach you. I want you to get the online school, or I want you to join one of the classes that I'll be putting up a schedule and start training and teaching those business classes so that you could learn how to do it yourself. And something like this podcast that you're watching right now, this pandemic, although it had several bad things that came out of it, one of the good things that I feel came out of it is me being able to have this downtime to learn to do all of this stuff that now I could teach you guys. Learning how to create a podcast, learning how to create all of these things. Like, I had that downtime to learn that stuff. So what you gonna say?
I was letting you finish before
He always has something to say. What do you guys say?
I do. I feel I'm an inquisitive young man. So, okay, first of all, let's go back to one thing you said.
What?
You said that there were a few bad things.
There were a lot of bad things that happened.
There were some horrible.
I know. Okay, well, so I didn't use the big word that you usually use.
No, it don't have to be a big word. You said a few bad things happened during the. Don't downplay that.
Okay,
scene.
listen.
You know,
we go through this all the time.
She is a marketing. Listen.
You guys, this is just us. We go through this.
She is a marketing professional. She understands the power of her words just from a PR standpoint. She knows this.
Okay,
she knows how to do PR. So this is nothing that I'm saying that she doesn't know at all. So you can't minimize.
I'm not minimizing it. I used the wrong word.
Let me ask you this.
Okay.
We're online, so internet. You know how people twist people's words on the
internet. Okay, I understand.
So if someone took this portion of our podcast and said, "Do you mean to tell me she had the nerve to say that a few bad things said? What the?" So to share, and this is I am not minimizing. This is a teaching moment for you business owners out there. Be careful what you put.
That's true, because the PR will get you.
Things can be misconstrued.
Exactly.
So even if you're making a joke, let people know that you're joking. Or if you say something and you didn't think it said, because our ear, when we say something,
it's selective listening.
Yeah, we don't naturally hear. We hear what we think we are trying to get across.
That's true. You're right, babe. See,
in that thought process,
I get it.
Horrific.
It's horrible.
Yes.
Like, your father passed last year, so it's terrible. Not to minimize what happened last year. Right. I'm just, highlighting the point that before last year, I was at work.
Yes. What I'm saying
every single day of the month.
Your thought process is out of something horrific, something amazing happened. I understand totally. I'm your husband, so I knew what you were saying before you got it out. But when I heard what you said, I had to make a comment. That's just the corporate. That's the corporate in me from my time.
I appreciate it. See, that's why opposites attract, you guys.
Okay, next portion. She said that she does give some free coaching and things like that. And that's because my wife, at heart, is an amazingly beautiful person. Okay, I mean, that's just she will give. You heard the term. Somebody gives the shirt off their back.
I will.
She will do it, even though I tell her don't do it at times. She'll come back and bite you. She still does it. So from that aspect,
he'll be like, another nonprofit, babe.
I'll be like, That's why she's giving free coaching.
I'm always giving free stuff.
A 10, 12 year small business owner, I ain't giving a damn thing away free. Okay. I
See,
went
we're
to
opposite.
listen. I went to school and bust my butt to know how to do what I do now. Will I give you a free consultation so that we can discuss what you're doing and where we can take you?
Mhm.
Yes. But as far as what I do, I can put you. I know because I do it on a consistent basis, and I've been around over a decade. I can put your business on the map. And there's a cost associated with that, just like there's a cost associated with whatever product and service you sell.
Mhm.
So, will I give you something free? No. Will I give you more bang for your buck than most marketing agencies? Without a doubt, because I've worked for them.
I do that too. I give them
Yes.
bang to their for their
Oh, I
buck.
didn't say you didn't do that. I said you said
I do.
I'm giving away some free coaching to
Yes,
get
free
y'all on your feet.
coaching.
That's awesome. If you don't want to pay,
However, I do have paying clients. It's only free
Yes.
for the first time.
I feel
After
you.
that, it's $100 an hour.
Now she being a dope dealer. She like, I'm gonna give you the first one free to test it out. Now if you like that, you come on back to me. You know what I'm
It's,
saying? That's an
after
old dope.
that,
That's
it's
an old dope
$100
dealer
an
move right
hour.
there. Yeah, that's a dope dealer
However,
move right there.
However, the first, consultation is free for new clients. And after that, if you still need help with coaching, business coaching, I do charge $100 an hour. And, I have clients that I meet weekly
Number two,
or I have.
never tell your price on something that's recorded.
Oh,
Usually, if you look at advertisements, unless you're talking about food at a restaurant, there's never a price.
It's on the website.
We got to talk about that. Anyway, you never put your price down for number one because there's mystery shopping out there. So your competitors.
I don't care if they know that I pay.
Okay, for the rest of y'all, there's mystery shoppers out there. I was a salesman, and that was one of my goals every week. That was a part of my job. Is the mystery shop and to get as much information possible on our nearest competitors.
Mhm.
So if I get what your package consists of, and I get what
You
your
guys,
what your pricing
this is all day long.
Listen, no, for real.
This is all day long.
This is $1 million game right here.
We're letting see how we have the background of a house. We're letting you see.
If I know,
we're letting you see the real Robertsons.
If I know what your package is,
we go through this all day long.
And I know the cost of your package. If I go into a business that you're trying to get as well, all I have to know is that you're in the running.
It starts at $100.
Okay.
Okay. It starts at $100. There are some, depending on the circumstance, situation, is more than that. When I do speaking engagements, it's gonna be more than that.
No.
So it just depends.
Her clients love her, so they would never leave, even if somebody undercut her in price. But let me give you an example. There is a business coach watching this right now.
That's good. We could do this together.
Wait. She trying to drum up some business because she just starting out. Okay.
I can help you.
So she goes.
See, that's where we differ. That's where we're different. I will help anybody, even if it's the same business.
She's not following along, everybody. You all follow along with me. She trying to drum up business because she new to the game. So what she does is she takes the information she just received, which was how much her prices is per hour.
And that's okay.
She goes to her.
I'm okay with that.
She goes to her social media and look at any and all success stories that she posts and get that company name. Then she go to the website and see whether or not she can find any company's name. She's going to compile that list. She's going to look at the strengths that on has as far as being friendly and outgoing and things of that nature. She's going to develop an email blast or a call. And she's going to say,
how do you know that?
Because this is what we used to do.
Okay.
What I used to do. Let's take when I sold cell phones. I was an account executive for 2 different cell phone companies 1,000,000 years ago.
Yeah, because he's old.
I'm mature. But the point of the story is that to get this business, to generate this business, they will put together all this and then contact your clients, friendly, trying to emulate you, even though that would be hard to do, trying to emulate you and say, hey, we're doing $75 an hour, and try to undercut you. Now, your clients really love you, so I don't think they would do that. But generally in business, we're just talking to all y'all out there. Let's talking to barbershops and chiropractors and all these people who set your prices, if you give them that much information, then best believe they will develop a plan to specifically take your customers. Mystery shopping, sales guys do it all the time. If you get a call, can you send me some information? I'm thinking of doing a purchase today. What's the cost on that? Y'all don't have any specials? You take all that on our sales meeting on Monday. Everybody shares their results of their mystery shopping.
But you know something? That's what's different with me. Like, I don't care if you are a salon as well. I don't care if you are a business coach as well. I am going to give you whatever I can to help you.
But not your clients.
No, my clients are not going to go to them. However, if they do, so be it. There's more. There's more. There is enough clients. There's enough business out there for everybody. But
don't come from my clients like that. Believe I don't generate that type of information. But don't be trying to steal my clients that I worked hard for. Okay. No.
If it's their choice to go, so be it. Let them go. But that's just where my heart is. I'm still going to help whoever. If they come to me and like, hey, I need your help, I am going to help them.
Yeah.
If they have the same business or not, I'm going to help them. And I will, and I have helped people in the same realm of business as I am.
Right. I ain't saying don't help people. What I'm saying is be careful of the information. Like I said, the internet is unrelenting. So just like you tell your kids, don't put out a lot of information because there's some crazy people out there. We don't tell our kids, oh yeah, some crazy people, but the majority of the people cool, so you can put your information out there. No. Just to be on the safe side, we say, don't put your information out there. You know what I'm saying? Have fun.
Just don't opposites attract. I love you.
Y'all feel me?
Okay, opposites attract.
You know what? She felt that. She felt that kid analogy to her heart because she tell the kids that all the time. Y'all be talking and stuff. So yes, it's the exact same thing. People don't put your business out there to that degree. Be strategic.
Of course. Okay, I understand.
Oh, last point. If SEO is $250 for me, $250 a month. You know what I'm saying? I get you going and I get you ranked, and you'll be on first page for all of your keywords. But as she was saying, we have a lot of small businesses. We got a lot of startups. So Localize is basically a do-it-yourself SEO system that we have developed. It gives you a grade, A, B, C, D, or E, depending on where you are right now and your due diligence going forward, and it raises your grade. It takes you step by step. It includes your social media. It includes your online directories, your search engines, everything you can think of. There's I don't know, maybe 100 different things that you can do. But the key is this is automated. So you don't have to go all these places and do all this. Just from our dashboard, you can do all of those things at your leisure each month and keep yourself going. What I tell people is if you don't have the time, iLocal will do it for you, and our prices are usually cheaper or at least competitive with most of the people out there. But dang it, you got me saying I'm on a price for the SEO. You see
what I mean?
You see how
he does that a lot. He does that often.
You see how she got me though?
But he does that often. He tells me what not to do.
We talking about
but it's something that he does.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to. We didn't got on the subject of.
I'm just saying.
She got me. Y'all see?
I'm just saying he does it all the time. Oh, you shouldn't do that. What is this? Spam? Yeah. Why we got a spam? Gay something.
Melanin comes compassion. Nick Cannon.
What the heck?
That might be the funniest thing I've ever seen. Nick, first of all, that's not Nick Cannon. I hope he's not out there just posting.
I accidentally deleted Katina's.
But for $65 you can use Localize. $65 a month. You can do SEO itself. It's very simple.
Yes.
If you have the ability to have the time, maybe about 3 or 4 hours a week to do it yourself.
Miss Tina, did you hear that? $65 you can get on the system that we have together. It's a platform. For $65 you could do it yourself, or you could pay an SEO company like ourselves to do it for you.
Starting at $250.
Starting at $250. Anyways. So we can talk to you a little bit more if you are interested, but it's really an amazing tool. It's like a platform that the company had created for our clients to be able to save money. And for $65, you do it all yourself.
Yeah, it's pretty
What the
amazing.
heck? He's back on here. Why are we getting spam, you guys? What is going on? Anyways, I'm blocked, but that's like on YouTube. Somebody's spamming us on YouTube. Anyways, yeah. So we're live on YouTube and Facebook. So somebody's spamming us on YouTube.
Don't even give them no press though. But yeah, so Beautiful Potential takes care of the visual.
The visual attraction, and your side takes care of the back end.
First of all, my side.
I mean, our side. But you know what I mean, the analytical side. I didn't say you didn't, but I'm saying the analytical side. You take things so literally. Oh my gosh. Anyways, this is all day, you guys. We got the home background so you could see how we interact every day, how we interact from home. And so you see the real us live. This is just me and Marcy, my husband. He uses a lot of big analytical words all the time. And sometimes
you said integral was a big
and me, I had to learn English. And so sometimes those words don't come quick to me. I have to look it up on the dictionary, and I still do. So sometimes, he's got like this word vocabulary that is like, whatever, what is that? I have to look it up. How do you spell that? So anyways, I have to look it up. And so sometimes I have to remind him, like, what does that mean? Can you use a different word? And then sometimes when I'm talking, with English being my second language, because, I grew up speaking Lao. And so I have to and sometimes I'll say something in Laos to him and he'll just be like, what? But
no. Don't let her gloss over that.
What?
An example.
What?
If me and one of my friends are talking and I'm telling him something, and let's say he looking at TV and I'm talking to him and he say,
oh, he's giving you an example.
Wait, you think, my man blowing me off, dog. I'm talking to you. You ain't gonna listen to what I got to say. You just gonna blow me off like that, right? So,
but when I say means yes in Lao,
yeah,
so it's
she in the kitchen cooking or whatever.
So
I'm telling her something important,
and I'll be like,
and I got tired of it. I'm like, look, if you don't want to hear what I got to say, just say that. Don't patronize me. You know what I'm saying? And she like, what is you talking about? I'm like, just blowing me off like that. She like, fool,
means yes in Laos.
But I would not know that.
He wouldn't know that. So, okay, but he thought I was blowing him off because in Laos, when you say so if you have a Lao friend and they say that means yes, but he thought I was blowing him off when I say
Yeah, we just ain't gotta talk. I mean, it ain't no big thing.
So that's one of the hurdles, or not even hurdles, but like the things that you have to go through it as a Blasian couple, as a two different households.
I don't use big words, first of all.
He does. He does. I mean, like who just sits and watch Jeopardy and loves it and just answers all the darn questions.
So wait. So we got cats out there watching Kardashians and Love and Hip Hop and stuff like that. But I watch Jeopardy and I'm getting talked about. That don't make no sense to me.
He's just, and he has 3 degrees, you guys, and so
that don't make no sense.
And so I just barely got my degree at almost 40. So so my vocabulary is not as high tech. So anytime he talks, I have to help him, remind him, like, I don't understand that word.
I'm from the D. Okay,
you're from the D.
No.
You're from the D. I'm from the refugee. So you from the D, I'm from the refugee. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this business segment. There's so much to learn when it comes to business. There's not even enough to cover in 1 hour. So hopefully, next time put some beat to it when my cousin, I don't know what he's writing, but
now she don't know what her cousin write. I'm loud.
No, but he's writing English.
I know exactly what
did
he's
he say?
He's saying next time.
Okay, let's show this so other people might be able to understand.
What Sonny is saying is
next time
put a beat to it when you say
when you say
right. So he's saying you keep saying drop a beat to it.
Now
how did I decipher that and you did not?
Because I knew it was from my cousin, so I'm trying to read to make sure I knew what it said. Because my cousin, he's comical sometimes, so I have to understand what he's trying to tell me.
Sonny, I knew exactly what you were saying. I'm here with you, okay? I got you. She was the one that just fronted you like, I don't know what he's saying. So we see that there is okay,
but we're here at the closing. We're having way too much fun. But I do want to. Oh, you're fine. Sorry for what? I love you. Because what?
Hey, don't. There's nothing to be. That's her. That's her. Hey,
I love you, cousin.
You ain't got nothing to be sorry about. Nothing at all. You good. Don't worry about it.
He's sorry that you married me. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey, feel my pain. Feel my pain, right?
He knew me from little baby. Anyways, okay. So on a serious note, you guys, for everyone who's watching right now, get your business skills up. If you want to see things happen in your life, if you want to be more successful in your career, if you want to make more money, if you want to grow your business, if you want to start your business, if you want to all of that stuff, get your business skills up. Hopefully we could do a little bit more of these things, of these shows, adding our business segment to it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. But we want to continue to give you guys feedback, give you guys resources that have helped us become successful. Because as you heard, my husband, he's from the D, I'm from the refugee camp, and so we're from the refugee, he's from the D. Anyway,
watch. Give it 2 weeks, we're gonna have shirts to say that, guarantee it.
Yeah, we want shirts to say that. I want a shirt. I'm from the refugee, he from the D. So we want to see you guys successful. Yeah, we should, huh? Put me and you on a shirt, and then we point to each other. You from the D, I'm from the refugee. So, anyways, but on a serious note, we want to give you as much as what we know and learn, so that we can help our community be as successful in anything that you want to do. So we want to continue to pour out to you so we can help you. And I hope you enjoyed this segment. It was a little off of what we normally have guests on the show and highlight them. But today we decided, we are going to highlight our business so we could help pour into you. And hopefully, if you are starting that business or if you are thinking about it, don't let the business side scare you. It is not that bad. And I could teach you. Whatever you need to know. And so can Marcelo.
So can this guy right here.
If you understand what he says.
Hey, everybody. Be safe out there.
All right, guys.
Have a good time.
Have an amazing evening. And we will catch you next Wednesday.
Watch your 6.
Same time, same place.
Deuces.
Lock on.